John, welcome to the podcast.
Hi.
So you've been working for the SIDEMEN for a long time now.
Coming up in 4 years.
You met them through Con, right?
I did.
So Con was like, got this guy, a really hard worker, wants to film.
Yeah, no,
this loser.
Yeah.
That was really nice.
No.
Yeah, he just basically offered me to be a bag boy, and I was like, I'm not really doing much, so that's
bag boy.
Cool. Yeah, I didn't even really know who you guys were. I think like if I think back to it, honestly, seriously, I like that. I wasn't doing it. I thought we were going to be doing like more music video stuff. I didn't really know what he was up to. But I think I'd probably seen JJ there and thereabouts.
Classic.
I think the first video I was actually on was the first Tinder, which is funny because that's like a marker of. I mean, things were already like that, but I feel like the Tinder kind of amplified that.
Which Tinder?
The first Tinder.
Oh, okay.
The very first Tinder.
Okay.
But yeah, since then, so it's been 4 years. So now I do What's Good With You Guys, and I do the camera work for this, and now you guys have got me doing topics, which is great. And then we do Side Plus, and then we do Simon's channel. When
Which doesn't exist.
When Simon wants to post, whenever that is.
I just can't be bothered right now. It's so
I gathered
bad.
that.
I am the same with main channel.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would say half my stress in life comes from like trying to do main channel.
But it's because the videos I'm thinking like I want to do this video for Toby, buying 30 presents for 30, turning 30 because he did it for me and we've done it for a few years. But it's also just like I don't think I'd watch that video.
This is what I'm getting at now. Like people are taking the level too high.
Yeah.
They need to slow down, man. Like what the fuck?
But I don't even like high quality videos.
Yeah,
it's just
yeah.
It's just a video where it's someone giving someone gifts.
You enjoyed the penalties one though. I think if we did more stuff like that, I think if we did more stuff like that and like the bowling, then I think we'd be back on track again.
100%. But then it's like we get, we film 2 days a week on SIDEMEN.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll have a day where I do reacts, and then I'll have a day where we do more SIDEMEN. And then I'm like, okay, well now I've got 1 day left.
Yeah. And
I need to film my second channel and stream.
Yeah. I don't know how you do it.
I'd just rather take a day at home.
The scheduling is the main problem because at the moment if I went back in our messages, it would be like you saying, "Hey, should we do this?" And I'm like, "Yeah, cool. When?" And then just no answer.
Yeah.
And then, but like you sent me the McDonald's thing the other day. We might not spoil it. Might do that.
I can say it. I want to go to the world's biggest McDonald's is in Orlando, Florida.
Okay.
And it's massive, and it has like you can get pizza.
Oh.
You can get pasta.
McPasta.
Sure.
Because it's McDonald's.
Although then now all I get is McDonald's TikToks. So now I want to go to McDonald's headquarters and you can get everything from everywhere.
Well, I like to do also food videos. So if you go there, I'll film like, not to just steal your shit, but I'll do like a food challenge.
Did you feel ambitious though, saying to me that you wanted to do that though, knowing
yes.
knowing that your scheduling was?
Well, then I looked at the flight time. I was like 9.5 hours. I was like, oh, am I going to do that?
Wow.
And I thought, if things slow down a little bit, then yes. But right now, yeah, there's no chance. It's massive.
That's a good idea. Good video. Yeah, but again, like, yeah, to do a video that you would want to hit your quality quality-ometer, is like a lot of effort now.
But then I know everyone's reply will be, oh yeah, but you're posting a reaction on your second channel.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but my second channel
That's where it belongs.
Yeah, my second channel is what I do for fun.
Yeah.
Whereas my main channel, I feel like now, I need to.
I feel like you like the game shows, but the game show suffers the same problem I think the podcast suffers sometimes, which is organising the guests.
Yeah.
Because you guys don't want to ask anyone to do anything.
Yeah.
So we can't
get
get guests.
Yeah, it's the more and more I think about it, though, the more I realise like people will do it and they'll enjoy it.
100%.
Because I think like
they love it.
Chris MD, I'm like he sends me a message every like 3 days, like these days are you free? Can we film this video?
Yeah.
It's always when SIDEMEN are filming. But then he has every video he has like 8 guests. Like his last one, he does a day shoot with Freezy and Reeve.
Yeah.
Then he does another day shoot with Danny Aarons. Then he does another day shoot with Toby and Ben Foster. And then he does another shoot with Clarky and Arthur.
Mad.
And I'm literally like, that's so many guests, so many days.
Yeah.
And I'm scared to ask one person.
yeah. They'll do it, man. They'll for sure do it.
Yeah.
Mate, even Harry loves the game shows. Like he says he enjoys them. I think he likes trivia related things like that. But Danny Aarons, he loves being on anything. He always says, "Oh yeah, I'll do that."
Yeah.
Bit desperate, really, isn't he?
He is very desperate.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
Yeah.
He's a loser.
He's all right.
Big loser.
He's so great.
Actually, I don't want to say this because I saw this on Sidecast. He was saying how he wants to start boxing, and he was like, I need to build a narrative that. Like, I have to hate someone.
Oh.
So the more I call him a loser, I'm thinking he's going to start going, I'll box him.
He's going to latch on.
Yeah, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to. I can't. No, I'm not doing that. Firstly, I'm not boxing. Secondly, it's Danny Aarons.
I don't think he could ever hate you.
I love Danny Aarons.
He said the most wholesome thing about the charity match. He was talking about how, I think it was on Sidecast, but he said, for years, he would go to all the games and he'd watch them. He'd say to his dad, one day I'm going to be on that pitch. And then apparently his dad, he was like, yeah, my dad was like, yeah, you will. And then he was.
That's really sweet. Anyway.
His mum hugged me on before that charity match, the last one.
What you trying to say?
She was just like, oh, thank you so much for inviting him and blah, blah, blah.
My favourite Danny Aaron's moment is when we were filming that North versus South Chris MD video and he throws his phone on the floor and then someone picks it up later and his background is him.
I've seen that moment. It's
in the charity match.
Yeah.
Bless him, yeah.
Speaking of him, sorry, there was a game yesterday.
There was.
There was a match.
He scored.
He scored a
penalty. It's a banging penalty.
The penalty's unreal.
It's unbelievable.
Put some power through that. You got a clip, Nick?
Danny Aaron's, he tweeted it, I think.
Nick, I would search Danny Aaron's penalty.
Mate, and as well, this podcast was his first proper outing into the world.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
He never left his room before that. But he's not bare weight. He's in a lot of JJ's videos early on doing calls. He actually works really hard and he's got a good personality.
He is really funny.
Yeah.
Look at this pen.
Oh, John, I know you don't really know football, but this is a good pen.
I'll let you know. I'll be like, whoa, this is incredible. Oh, he levered it.
Better angle.
I'm aware that the top corners is good.
It's a good place to go.
That's a good place to go,
You can't reach it.
He does that. Bro, when I filmed a video with him where it was recreating SIDEMEN charity match goals.
Yeah.
And there's one where it's like, the ball gets launched across the pitch and you have to bring it down and then lob the keeper. Mm-hmm. And he brings the ball down, then looks over at like me, Chris and Toby and just goes like this. And we're like, bro, you haven't scored the goal. You've done the touch, like score the goal. And then he misses the goal.
Oh, God.
But he's just looking at us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic Danny Aaron's, man.
What were we talking about?
We're talking about John, in like
filming videos.
Yeah, but I will say you're very hardworking.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Can I say what he said about coming on here? I can say that, right?
Go for it, let's find out.
Yeah. So we were like, we asked Nick, but Nick turned us down. So then we had to go to John.
That is how it went down.
No, but just so you know, we would have chose you anyway. But we didn't.
Well, not for this one, for the other one.
Yeah. And John was like, oh, actually, I'd love to come on, but like, I'm obviously trying to, Well, so John films for us, right? So he was thinking, if I come on the podcast, I'm not going to make any money.
Yeah, I need money for the baby. The baby is very imminent.
So obviously we were like, well, we'll still pay you. She's still doing topics and stuff.
Mate, and I'm freelance, so when I take maternity, I just got to go off for 2 weeks. I just have 2 weeks off.
But that's so funny. It's so like, because like, it's just funny to me, like going from there to there is going to cost you like money.
Mate, you say I'm hardworking though, but I feel like that's just like anyone within like, I'm going to call it the SIDEMEN ecosystem.
Well, apart from the SIDEMEN.
Yeah, well, they do. But no,
you're all right.
I feel like there's an expectation because anyone who hasn't or starts not working hard just kind of isn't there anymore. That's how I'd say it just goes down. And like, I find it's very motivational because you can as well. You're given the opportunity to do anything. Like, again, I just started carrying bags. Then I'm a cameraman. Then you're kind of letting me direct like that the penalty video. Essentially, I'm in charge of that. And then for the game show, I'm writing questions. So you can try anything. Yeah, which is what's great. It's not like a normal job where you're going to do this for 8 hours.
Well, everyone watching this, you have to just take opportunities. Because even I would say, like, I was joking before about saying we're SIDEMEN and we're lazy. Like, I'm not lazy though, because if I was, I would not be here. It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, I live like so far away, but like you have to take opportunities, right? If you see one come up, you gotta take it.
Oh yeah, you can't because often like I'd say I was like scared. If someone offered me something, I'd be scared to take it because even if I didn't know how to do it. But now I just figure it out.
Yeah,
like I'm just like you can figure it out, and that's most people are doing that. I know that's a common thing, but it's great.